Hey guys, this is the Bedditor Editor. I'm coming at you with a solo money making method with the trader roll in specific. Now I'm gonna help you guys out with a lot of stuff in this. If you guys are having trouble getting materials for your actual trader business itself, I can help you with that right here. This is a method that I came up with not too long ago. A couple hours ago I was screwing with stuff and I found this out and I was like, wow, this is getting my materials up extremely fast. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I do. Now, the only requirement that you have to have is you have to be out of supplies. You're going to want Crips asking you to do a supply run for you. You want it to say halted on the thing where it usually says operational. Now, the next thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that you're in this part of the map. It's around Little Creek. It's really great for this because it's a giant open field and there's usually animals all around here. Now, the reason why you want Crips to be asking you to do a resupply run is because whenever you're in a mission, for some reason, animals just spawn more often. I don't know why Rockstar made it like this, because in a mission, you don't really have time to stop and get stuff. So, I mean, I don't know why they made animals spawn more often during that time. But it's okay. This is going to be a disposable mission that we're going to be able to do again and again. So what you want to do, like I said, you want to start this mission. Make sure you start the resupply run for the supplies. Now, on this mission, there's a number of things that it could be for this specific location. Most of the time, it kept giving me the same one, but there's different ones. It could be a wagon on the move, or it could be like the broken down wagon slightly down the road, or it could be a wagon at a homestead slightly up the road. Either of those are two steel ones, they don't move, and then the wagon moves. Now, you don't actually want to do the mission objective here. You want to hunt for everything that you can possibly find in this big open field. There's always deer. I even found a moose here. There is elk. Even bears sometimes spawn here, but not too often. And then a lot of pronghorns, you'll see a lot of those as well. The biggest thing that fills up the materials is getting whole carcasses. Now, what you want to do is basically you can put a carcass on the back of your horse and then you can drag one with your lasso if you don't already have the hunting wagon. This makes this a lot better because you can get let's say you find a 3-star pronghorn, you can put it on the back of your horse, and then if you get a 3-star elk or whatever, you can drag it to the actual camp and then give it to Crips. Now, the only thing is, if you get an elk or a moose or something like that, you cannot actually take the whole carcass and give it to them. You have to skin it because it's a big skin. You can't pick it up. It'll still work the same, and you'll be filling up your materials really fast like this. I only had to do this 3 times, and it was completely full all the way from 0. I'm telling you guys about this because I've noticed it takes a long time to fill up your materials, but if you do it this way, you guys will be filling it up really fast. Once you've gotten everything that you want, if the timer's about to end, if it has a timer, just let the timer run out. But if you guys want some extra XP, you can go where it's telling you to go to, and then get execution kills on every single one of the targets there. And then just let the timer run out, and then you can go straight back to Crips and restart the mission. Now, if it's a wagon, TNT will blow that up really quick. That's all you need for that. I don't think a Molotov will fail it for you. I tried that and it didn't work. Also, what you can do if you have no dynamite, drive it off of a cliffside. You might die, but it'll fail the mission for you, and then you can go back to Crips and start it up again. Now, the reason why I'm making this part of the video is because once you fill up your materials, you won't have to fill it up for a while, and eventually Crips will be asking you for another resupply before your materials are even out yet. So yeah, you'll be able to just keep a check on your materials. You'll be able to keep them up, and then once you're ready to actually turn in the supplies, just go turn it in. Once you get a full materials bar, or however much you want to fill it up, you just go ahead and turn in the actual resupply mission. From here, you can just sell it whenever. You can sell it whenever. If you don't have a big wagon, you can sell it whenever there's 25 goods, or you can sell it whenever there's 50 if you have the medium, and I think the large lets you sell up to 100. I could be mistaken, but I think it just lets you sell the entire thing. And you will be making a substantial amount of money. Now, one thing though is if you only have a small or medium wagon, I don't recommend doing the distant ones, because if you do a distant delivery, it is extremely far away and you're on a slow wagon, so it's not gonna be very you're not gonna be, I mean, you're gonna get a lot of money for that initial sale, but first of all, there's risks for being in a public session, and there's also a risk for just screwing it up by wrecking the wagon or something, and you really don't want to get frustrated. Plus, you don't even get that much more money for doing a distant. I would rather just do the local one because it's just way faster that way. But if you have a large one, I would recommend doing the distant one because you do get a ton more money actually like having it full with a large one. By the time you get done filling up your materials bar, you're gonna have a ton of meat from the animals. This is where you're gonna make a bunch more money as well. You can go to any butcher in town and sell all of your meat to them. And also, if you have the trader pouch, the ingredients pouch, you'll be able to hold double the meat of each kind. You'll be able to hold double the stringy meat, double the venison, or whatever, any type of meat. You'll be able to hold double of that, and you'll be able to sell all of that meat for a ton of money also. And you can't give Crips meat for materials, so don't worry about that. You can't even give Crips that, so you can either keep it for yourself and cook it and use it as a provision, or you can just straight up sell it and make a ton of money off of it. And yeah, that is basically the trader guide of making money. Now you can, if you have more roles than just the trader, you can tie them into this as well. You can do bounty hunter missions while you're just waiting on it to fill up, or you can just or you can go do some collector stuff. You can do whatever you want to do. I'm mainly making this if you only have the trader role and you want to do it, or if you guys are really wanting to rank up your trader role, you guys can do this as well. There was a glitch with this, there was a glitch with it where you could level it up extremely fast, but I don't know if it's been patched yet. But it involved having multiple friends, and I did not have them on at a time that to be able to actually record footage for that, and I really wasn't even worried about it. I've mainly been working on legitimate guides for the actual update because I really want to make solo money glitches. They're just way more easy for me to do, and I don't have to worry about having to find somebody to help me. If you're in the bayou, you can do this as well, but I highly recommend just sending your camp to the top left portion of the map, because if you're in the bayou, there's a ton of alligators. You can just do what I was doing in the last video, in the last method rather, with the trader and bounty hunter. You can kill 2 alligators, right? And then get the skin for one of them, and then lasso another one, and then bring it back to camp. And then you can keep lassoing other alligators with you, because there's always a ton of alligators in the bayou. There's like, most of the time there is, but sometimes it's straight up just a dead zone. That's another thing that you could do, but I do highly recommend just doing it up here because there's a giant field for you to use, and there's always a ton of animals. Whole carcasses give you more towards materials anyway, and you can't turn a whole carcass in of an alligator. Yeah, that's basically it for the money method. I just want to talk for a second, thanking you guys for 2,500 subscribers. I've been growing extremely quick on this channel, and the videos have been doing extremely well. Thank you guys so much for that, and the channel also hit its 200,000th view, I think, the other day. We're going really quick, so thank you guys for all the love and support. Thank you guys to all the loyal ones that be commenting. I think one of them is Burrito. Somebody's name is Burrito. He always comments saying that you're the GOAT. Burrito, you're the GOAT, bro. I promise you, you are. Thank you for commenting on like all the videos for the Red Dead videos. Thank you, bro. You know, shout out SG. He's a good one. You guys are extremely cool. Thank you guys so much. And if you guys want anything, like if you guys want to request any ideas for the channel, such as video topics or anything that you want me to make a guide on or whatever, leave it in the comments below, and I will, you know, I'll think about doing it. Any ideas would help out. But that's basically it for the video. If you guys like this video, give it a like. If you dislike this video, give it a dislike. If you guys want to see more videos like this, then go ahead and hit the sub button and you will see more. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but I made a new outro. I really like it. I think it's really cool. I made the beat for it and everything. I'm a producer. My name is LBB, and you can follow me on Instagram at LBBBeats, and you can follow me on Twitter at BedEditorEditor. You're going to be seeing text of it here in a second. Let it roll.